Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Blushbrush channel. We're gonna be back again with Summer with a Shiba Inu. This is actually my second time recording this because my first attempt, I was muted. So I double checked today and made sure I was unmuted because I should be audible right now. So yeah, I already went through all of this, but I'm just doing this for the people who want to watch this series and enjoy the series to have filler for whatever is yet to come. So let's get into it. The ride is smooth, and I emerge up north of the city without incident. So yeah, I forgot to mention it's been like a couple fucking months, or at least a month since I last played. So for those who already watched the previous two episodes and now are watching this one, I gotta mute my phone. Forgot about that. Sorry about that. And basically last time we met two female dogs. Um, One was a Shiba Inu and the other one a Labrador, or Golden Retriever, right? I can't remember really, but the Golden Retriever is, I don't think it's a Retriever. I think it's a Golden Labrador. Either way, she caused some chaos, causing us to get away silently because we were worried about us teleporting into the city using a feather. That was pretty sick and interesting. But other than that, she guided us to a train station, and that's where we're coming out from. And now we're here. So let's get back into reading, shall we? It's a quieter residential area. My destination is sandwiched between other similar buildings that were built to be tall and narrow rather than take up space on the ground level. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of dyslexia moments, so please go easy on me on the comments. I I do believe this is gonna help me read better in the two uh, two other series I got. So, one of them is debatable, but yeah. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. Approaching the well-memorized address, I feel more and more apprehensive with each step. A promise is a promise. This is the only place I can go. See, I also okay. I'm gonna make a. I know I made a lot of stops here and there, but this doesn't make sense to me. How come do we have like a narration and then like we have a thinking as well as us talking? So I'm sorry, but I'm not doing a bunch of voices for all three of them when it's basically the same character, just like in their own mindset. And I don't know why there's a narration when the guy or when this dog or Sid is technically doing the narration. So I don't get it. I don't know if that's a game flaw or is someone else narrating us, but I don't really know. I'm not a book reader, so there could be other reasons for the game developer doing this. But to me, it doesn't make any sense. But sorry about that. Just a little event. Let's get back into it. There is an intercom panel on the ground floor. Scrolling through the names, I find the correct one. That's the one. Taking a deep breath, I tap on it. The door slides open shortly after I tap on the panel, but there is no further response or communication from it. Does Max still live here? I can go in, but what if it isn't Max? That buzzed me in. I hesitate. Less than ideal scenarios running through my head. I take a deep breath. Stop it. There's only one way to find out. I step into I step into the open door and onto the lift. So small. It lift so small. Okay, no, I had it. I had it. It could only possibly fit one dog. Well, one Labrador Retriever, two Shiba Inus. See, I was right with the Retriever. Oops. Still can't help but think about in in space in terms of Canada. space. Sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how to really pronounce that. Really? Wow. I'm really fucking up my English. To really pronounce how you would pronounce kinda. Because I would imagine the way I'm saying is correct, but I don't really know. Anyway. Soundlessly, the lift rises, and I am a bundle of nerves. My stomach churns on nothing. I also thought we ate before we went here. Like I thought we had like some sushi with Max, who I thought was our brother, which apparently isn't our brother actually. It's a friend or someone, maybe cousin. Anyways, I really do hope whoa. I really do hope it's Max. The inter their intercom might not have two-way communication. My old residence did, but I can't assume everyone has it, even after all these years. I do still, I what? I do still have his number on my old phone, but I wonder if my old phone balance is still valid. Before I can decide whether to attempt calling ahead, the lift comes to a halt. No other way about this. No, that's not how you read it, but okay. I step onto the narrow corridor. Doors line the corridor, and I take a look at the order of the numbers before heading in the direction of the number 13, which is, I would imagine, is a very unlucky number, and I wonder if that's gonna come bite us in the ass later, as like, hey, it's an unlucky number. Well, actually, I think in Asian countries, it's actually viewed as a good number. Maybe I got it wrong. I don't really know. Anyways, just as I raise my paw to knock the door, to knock, oops, the door swings open, wide open. You, Max. Okay, now I'm gonna attempt to do voices. So yeah, go easy on me, cause I'm trying to make it entertaining for you guys. See it. He ushers me in and makes sure the door is closed securely. Look who it is. You're finally back. I've been waiting for this moment all these years. It really is him. He's here. He's kept his word. I'm so relieved. I'm so happy to see a familiar face. I reached out my paws and to embrace him. I would really love to see two Shiba Inus just like hug each other. Like there was that one TikTok I saw where the dog's like the owner asks like who's your best friend, and the dog wraps his paws, or I guess his arms, around like his I guess brother or whatever, for other dog owners would imagine the relationship between the two. But it was like really fucking cute and I adored it. My dogs don't do that shit. They're just crazy. Anyways, he obliges and eagerly and I eagerly hug him close. He doesn't do it. He smells like, okay, this is where it gets weird. He smells like I'm sorry. He smells like honey and cream, and I noticed that under my touch, his coat is as sleek and as shiny as ever. Cause like this is where I really start to question our relationship. Cause I'm like, are we brothers, or like what's the relationship here? That's like way too specific. But okay. I'm so happy to see you. Max just yaps happily, wagging his tail so vigorously that I can feel it moving him side to side in my embrace. I feel like my dog doesn't know how to wag their tail, because honestly I do see that when they wag their tail. It is kind of cute, but it's kind of weird. Or not like weird in a bad way, but like it's kind of, I don't know, interesting, I guess you could say. Max helped me settle into the place. It's quite cozy, and despite the modern exterior of the building itself, he's decorated his room with vintage furniture and flourishes. I get the I get a feeling he's really into vintage aesthetic. Maybe it's making a comeback on the island now. So what I imagine vintage aesthetics is actually quite calming, because Like, I don't know. It's like older like furniture, I would imagine, because I don't really know what vintage is. So, um, we're I don't know, man. I would imagine it's just a classic kind of look, like a I don't know, like going back to the '60s or some shit, or maybe I don't know, man. I more likely have that severely wrong, but I can understand why someone would decorate it like that because Loki is quite nice. If I'm thinking of the right thing. If not, well, oops, it's still probably quite nice. He shows me his collection of concert billets around on his wall. All of the musicians that I know of, meaning they go back at least a decade. Remember Jay Chow Chow? Of course. I remember when we'd watch his music videos back then on our flip phones. Also, did flip phones whoa did flip phones actually have that ability in like our universe, not this dog universe that I'm reading in? Like I honestly, yeah, I know. I never had a. I'm younger and I never had a flip phone. I was threatened to get one. And honestly, nowadays I'm like, it would have been cool. But then again, you would have been looked at as like a drug dealer or poor. I honestly don't care. Both sound cool. I'm kidding. The days of 360p. Yeah, it's a really nice apartment compared to Max's old one. I suppose his final ranking allowed him to an upgrade. I also don't understand that. He gestures me to the desk, and as I peer on, he sweeps aside a pile of old records. Then he wiggles under the desk to activate something. There's a hiss. A panel slides open on the surface of the desk. It's a touchscreen panel, glowing faintly with a green tint. I can see my reflection in it, along with some menu icons that I cannot make sense out of. It's a security system. Pretty sophisticated, pretty sophisticated, ain't? Eh? Sorry. No one, no one would suspect there would be such a system in an apartment like this. The door is actually secured with hidden bars. There, well, with hidden bars that can be controlled from here. Holy fuck, I can't read. I'm sorry. And there is and there are sensors programmed to detect living matter other than you and me. He goes on about the security measures and gadgets, but suddenly I cannot find it in me to focus. I'm really hoping he didn't do all this for my return, but it is the most obvious explanation. I take a deep breath, holding my paw up to signal I want to speak. It takes Max a brief moment to notice, but eventually he stops in the middle of his explanation. Max, I really appreciate your preparations. My throat feels closed up, and I swallow and chew on my air to make it possible to continue speaking. I just, I just want to, how do I put this? I just want to reiterate that this could be really dangerous for you. I want you to reconsider it. See it. And I think some dog is following me, and I have no idea what she wants. See it. See it. It's okay. I'm always I've always wanted to be able to finally help you. I promised you long ago I would stand by your side, even if the world turns against you. And now, you need to let me do that, please. There was a period between that and please. So, that was my bad. I don't know why I did the voice. I don't know. I'm sorry. His eyes are warm, and I compose myself. I can't be weak. I need to be calm so I can. So yeah, no, I had to make the best decision for Max and myself. Alright, but I need to tell you about the Labrador I met today. She knows a lot about me. I'll start from the beginning. You know I used the feather to get back to the island. I reappeared in some night market near DG station. First thing I saw was a huge crowd of dogs all running away from me. So I thought it was because they all witnessed my grand appearance or something. I didn't even know if I appeared with a light or a poof of smoke or something, but I'm pretty sure I appeared out of thin air. But it turned out there was a Labrador just causing a ruckus, so I sneaked away. The labs just appeared behind me. She made she said she made a distraction on purpose because it would be inconvenient for me to be noticed. She knows that's a song why I'm back on the island. It's very unnerving, even to me. Max nods his head solemnly. Fuck! I you didn't hear that. Just look it up. I don't know how to pronounce it. I might have made a mistake, but she gave me a wrist phone, and I took it. I took it out of my pocket and showed it to Max. I hadn't put it on yet. He takes it gingerly and examines it from every angle before waving a paw over it, over the central watch face. I've never really looked at a wrist phone up close before, and take the opportunity to do so. The circular face, rather than being a screen in itself, holds a light source where a hologram is projected from. The hologram functions like a screen of any other electronic device, but is much larger and can be put away at a simple touch. It kind of looked like a fan unfolding and folding back. I don't know why I tried to put the word again in there. I angle my body away gradually until I cannot see the contents of the screen. There is some sort of view angle limit, which works great for me. Sometimes might be trying to I might be typing or reading questionable material, but even if not, I don't want dogs seeing it. I feel like my boy's looking at like pornography in the public, because like what other like it's either porn or it's like gore stuff. That's with a G, gore, not vor. But fuck it, dude. I don't know. It's I don't know. Questionable questionable material makes me wonder like what he means. But okay, back into it. She told me to contact her with this. Do you think I should? I'd probably do it anyway, even if Max doesn't agree with me. I'm not sure how dangerous it might be, and I don't want to compro com compro com compromise the safe house. Wow, I fucked that up, didn't I? She did mention my brother, though. I just want to find out what she what she wants. Max is still holding the wrist phone, so I huddle close to him to read and use the menu. I hesitantly touch a paw on the screen where it says messages, and it opens the corresponding app as Max looks on. It's empty, so maybe there's a contact list. I scan the interface, but there is no back button. I press the size of the screen, first left, then right, but it's futile. Left, right. See, I wonder if we're like transporting universes with this shit. Cause like, what else would that like really illustrate for what they, what the game game developer just shown us. I don't know. Just something I interpreted. How about tapping it? Okay, maybe sliding up and down? Nothing. Max, you've been grinning at me for too long. A little help here. Hold on. Give me a minute. I had to gotta prepare myself to do a voice. You can set up any gesture you want to return. Wait, want? No, I got it. To the previous screen, but the default is the face. He taps on the wristband face, where the hologram is projected from. Oh, all right. Let's find this lab's contact info. Are you sure you want to get in touch with her? Hey man, like me personally in real life, to get in contact with a woman who's larger than me, in I don't know what I was gonna say in many ways, it's just mainly size difference. I would definitely do it. I honestly definitely would because that's kind of a thing I'm into. Sorry for that TMI, but just saying, hey, I would. I would if I could. Do you trust her? Only as much as I trust a stranger, really. So no, I don't trust her that much. But there is a high enough possibility, did I say that right? Hopefully I did. That she has the information that could be useful to me. It's an uncertain situation though, and I'm just guessing at the odds. It does seem oddly specific that she knows the main reason I'm back here. The risks may outweigh the potential gains. Again with the words potential, possibility, uncertainty, I'm getting deja vu. So cold, calculating. Just the arena, yes, that's how I'm pronouncing it because I don't know how else to pronounce it. Training, kicking back in. Information on the information on the reason you decided to come back. I snap out of my thoughts as soon as Max starts to speak again. I don't mean to pry, but I'm wondering, what was the reason? You noticed what I said, huh? Well, the truth is, one of the reasons I decided to come back now is to find out if my brother is alive. Your brother? Chun Wen? Was it? Right, he disappeared after the last arena. Yeah, I just have this regret that I didn't even bother finding out what happened before I just up and left. I understand. I'll help you find out what happens. Look at how sad the doggo is. I'm so sad. It looks so sad. I mean, well, mine looks like a cunt. Wait. So is the lab? She said she knows something about him? She was so certain about it. So while I have no idea of her intentions, she could either be a powerful ally or an enemy. Either way, I suppose it's best to contact her so she won't blindside us if she is an enemy. Of course, I leave this up to you. You've taken me in. I don't want her to follow me back here and jeopardize the place. Like I said, I agreed that it's a good idea to contact her in case she comes here looking for you. But first, let's find her contact information on this phone. We go through the apps. There are the essentials. Not in the contact book either, huh? He taps on the recent calls, and there is a single call history. Alright. He holds his paw up for a half five. Thanks, Max. Now, you do now, you do the honors. I tap on the button, and while it rings, Max sets up the phone call to block our camera feed. Going to play it safe and not let her get any hints of on on my surroundings and whereabouts, just in case. Waiting. Okay, this is gonna be my shittiest attempt at a female voice. You're gonna see a shittier one. Well, you probably already did, cause fucking Doki Doki should be uploaded before this. If not, oops, he should have been, but I guess I either fucked up, but it should be. So hopefully I remember to do it correctly in the correct upload process. But alright, this is gonna be shit. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, good to see that you made it here. Made it somewhere safe. Okay, so this is confusing to me because I thought we blocked the camera feed, yet she sees our surroundings. I think our I think our character actually notices. Yeah, we don't say shit. Which I don't know, man. And she doesn't say anything. She's like, "Oh, I think I said the wrong thing. God damn it, Max! Fucked it up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Why did you want to Whoa, I can't read. That's not part of the thing. I don't know why I did the voice. Why did you want me to contact you? Like I said, I want to help you. And how exactly? Well, as I said, you probably want to stay under the radar. An eye-catching Labrador like myself would be perfect for distracting anyone on your trail, no? I roll my eyes, making sure she can see my skepticism. While I agree with you, you are definitely eye-catching. From the corner of my eye, I notice Max trying not to smirk widely. I would too. If I was him, I heard my homie say that about some female, I'd be like, oh shit, he's making moves. I'd just be teasing with him. Anyways. Oh, that is not what I meant, but that will make it even more difficult to stay under the radar if anyone on the outside makes a connection between you and me. So based on that, how really could you help me? That's what I was hoping you would tell me, Sid. What actions do you plan to execute? How, how can I help you achieve it? I still don't understand her real intentions, but she does seem sincere. I, I need to, well, I need to carefully consider what I say. Still, since she's often here offering her help, wow, it wouldn't hurt to have someone to do the riskier task in my place. Hmm. Are you alone? Quilly Queeley breaks the silence before I can formulate a sentence. She might have taken my slow response to indicate silent correspondence with someone else. Personally, I feel like being truthful is going to be helpful. I don't think lying in this situation can help because it does seem like she could see us from the previous thing she said. So I'm not going to take the risk and seem like a liar to her because she could probably fuck me up in lots of ways. So we're going to just tell the truth. No, I'm with a friend. Look, she gets all fucking pissed. Wow, that's crazy. An accomplice. I don't think I pronounced that right. I don't know why you have to put it that way, but I guess you could say that. Wow. He's a trustworthy companion helping me. Hmm. I didn't expect to have to compete for the position of top henchdog. Well, as you mentioned, I want to find my brother. Before I tell you my plans, I want to know how you know about my brother. Aha! So you're saying you don't trust me because I have this piece of information? I revealed it to you. I revealed it so you could so you would have incentive to contact me. And I was right, wasn't I? She's so smug. about successfully having manipulated my actions. Reluctantly praise her, make a queer about her. What the fuck, how do you pronounce? We're gonna go with the top one because I don't know how. Well, I don't know what the fuck a queep is, and I don't want it to be insulting. I'm impressed you set me up and predicted my actions so thoroughly. Queely grins. Fuck. I imagine that it would be no easy task to get a hold of the feather bearer, much less keep her attention. Her intentions, what? I would I had to rack my brain and do lots of research off the beaten path. Ugh. Well, you got to my attention. But let's do it. Whoa. Well, let's get to the point, shall we? How did you figure out the reason that I came back to the island? Greeley chuckles. A little patience, please, Sid. The truth is, anyone smart enough could figure out that you'd be interested in finding uh, out the fate of your brother. The arena archives, whoops, are open to anyone that is patient enough to go through the hoops to get approved for hexes. I don't know why I stumbled on that word so fucking hard. Jesus. It it wasn't difficult to find online that your brother disappeared after the final arena, but I also confirmed it from the official records. I'm sorry, because I feel like it's Arluna, because that's still part of E. Arluna, Arla. Because we're Inos, like Shiba Inus, so I would imagine it's I because it's similar spelt, but whatever. Your information disappeared. Your infamous I don't know why I said information. I'm fucking dyslexic. Your information. I'm about to break my hand open so I can fucking focus. Your information. Hmm. Okay. Your infamous disappearance happened shortly after that, so I guess that you would have regrets about it. Right. That is that is convincing, if not creepy. But like she said, the record of past arenas are available to public access. Any dog that tries hard enough could put the timeline together and figure it out. What worries me is her understanding of the way I think. That probably means she's researched a lot of other things about my past life. I'd really rather have her as an ally. So, here's my proposal. If you want information, I have to have a lead on what you're seeking, but I'd rather not reveal any more over the call. Meet me at DG Station, the stall where I found you, tomorrow at noon. A lead? But with that, the call is terminated. That was sudden. She, well, what matters is she says she has a lead. I, I'll go meet her tomorrow. Be careful. She does seem sincere, but I really don't want. What? I really don't know what's in it for her. Max, Would you like to come with me? I would like to, but if it's, but only if it's, if well, but only if you're sure it's best for your plant. I don't want to burden you. Nonsense. You won't be a burden. I will trust her now and let her know about you. Of course, if she tries to threaten you in any way, that trust will be over. See it. After that, we quickly plan out the transportation and prepare to sleep. Max insists I take the bed while he sleeps in the living room, and after some protest, I accept. It's it's been a really long er it's been a really long day. So strange that just this morning I was still in Canada with my job, having to work for a living. I just threw all of that away, and soon enough, I'll find out if all that was worth it. I took my wrist phone away into a bag. If Queely had somehow hacked its camera or mic, I'd rather not have it shown more than what could be seen or during our video call. Good night, Max. I hear his voice in the living room, which is the room next to mine. Sleep tight, Sid. Fuck. And with that, I close my eyes, and I sleep, and sleep soon takes over me. And that's what we're gonna call it, because last time I ended it here, after all that reading, it was 40 minutes long, and yeah, oops, I'm trying to keep videos beneath 40 minutes, and hopefully 30, but sadly, most of my videos I pre-recorded now are mainly 40s, which I really don't like, but I really don't want to lose any of this content because I feel like it's valuable information for one thing, and then two, I feel like skipping it out is actually going to be a disadvantage, I guess, for people who like the series and want to keep interest into the series. So basically, I feel it's valuable to keep it for viewers. But I really do hope you enjoy the series. Yeah, I do have a lot of dyslexia on me. I'm trying to get better at it. I have really two series, this one and Doki Doki, where I'm reading a lot more. And then sure, there's 60 seconds, which is the debatable one, where yes, I do read a little bit, but not compared to both Doki Doki and this series that you're currently watching. But I really do hope you considered liking, subscribing, and commenting, and maybe hitting the notification bell too, if I really intrigued your interest in the series and overall just with my other videos I have on my channel. I have like almost probably I'm probably leaning towards 20 series, different gaming series on my channel. So yeah, with all that included, I'll see you guys and gals on the preferred pronouns in the next episode. Take care. Ciao.